timing. Hello. Hello, everyone. How are you today? How are you? How's your hump day going? Fucking hate that freaking hate that first 5 minutes. I can't. Well, I already screwed up. I fucking hate that expression, hump day. Freaking. What does Wednesday have to do with the camel? Like, I get that it's
Hump day!
Hump day! As you can hear, Mama Rush is here with me, which we're always excited about. And you know what else I'm excited about?
Your free-to-play app games.
Our free-to-play app games over at the Google Play and Apple App Store. Check them out. There's 6 of them. They're free to play. Give them a go. Give them a gander. Write some reviews. You know, get your friends to do it. Every little bit counts. Every little bit's helpful. All right. So, as you all may recall, I like to rhyme. What others might remember is that we played Nancy Drew, Secrets Can Kill. And I'm going to give you a run. If you forgot what went down, because it was like, it feels like a lifetime ago, which sucks.
Yeah.
Tatiana, how long ago were you here? Like 3 weeks ago?
I was here at the beginning of August.
Oh
so
my god, that's so long ago. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Oh, thank God you're visiting in like 2 weeks.
Less than.
And I'm moving in less than 2 weeks. But yeah, for those of you...
What a coincidence.
For those of you who don't remember what went down, I will explain. But for those of you who don't want to take my word for it, head over to youtube.com/monarchymedia, where you can watch the previous episode, as well as 515 other episodes of other stuff. Well, 514, excluding the one of the Nancy Drew. We have
That's
a lot of videos.
Math, Matt. That's a lot of math.
That is a lot of math. And that's not my forte. I know my name's Matt, but I'm not Matt Forte. He played for the Bears.
You know what? I may not know much, but I did know that, but that was a terrible joke.
Oh, of course it was. Of course it was. It was an awful joke, and I feel ashamed about it.
But I hope nobody can hear the rainstorm that is currently happening above my head.
They cannot. There's some kickback from Hurricane Ida, aka Ida Hurricane. So that's hitting Virginia right now. So Tatiana's getting some rain. All right, let me switch us over to the capture. We got to get the Batman soundtrack. I know Tucker sent it to me like 100 times, and I never implement it, and I should. Mm-hmm. I should. After the move, I'm going to do all sorts of stuff that I should have done a while ago. But okay, folks. As you could see, Periodically Confused was the name of our last save, and here's why. Let's start off with the cast of characters.
And that's the...
We got Uncle Steve, who's not actually our uncle. He's our, he's the detective that we're helping out. He's an asshole. Speaking of assholes, we got some douche in the at the diner who's like Mr. Popular at school. Not a big fan of our murder victim, Jake. There's this woman, Maxine, I believe her name. No, Maxine was the name of the diner. This woman, this other student, I can't remember her name, but she like continually lied about being in a relationship with Jake, and then was like, I really wish I were in a relationship with Diner Guy. And Diner Guy, for some reason, like drives a fancy car, even though he gets paid a diner salary. Granted, it's the only diner in town. It's like the only restaurant in town, given that this town has a school, one restaurant, and one house. So I think it might be pretty successful. We've got Hunk, who's a quarterback who got an injury, very clearly on steroids. And we have Tanaka, an American guy trying real hard to do a Japanese accent, and it's super offensive. And, like, they went ham on the stereotype, and it's just like, wow, this didn't age well That's a problem.
Nope. Nope, it did not.
Nope, it did not. Well then we got some fucking clues. Now, there are these clues that respond to the periodic table. All right? And we had to decipher all these other things that went along with these other clues. For instance, on a poster, we saw this one thing scrambled up and said, find the morning edition and discover another crime. The answer is in black and white to who will do the time. IRD2. Now, that is clearly telling us to find the morning edition newspaper of the school newspaper. We can't find it. We've looked in the library. No idea where it is. Then on the menu, it says, his journal is my cash cow, which we initially thought it said, the Jew is my cash cow. That, which I found offensive. Like, wow.
Like we said, that game did not age well.
The game did not age well. And that one was XER3. Then on this thing with the maps, there was a clue underneath the maps. And it says, if anything happens to me, search under my combo in catalog. Which we can only assume means use his locker combination in the catalog search in the library. But we can't find out his locker combination, which is driving me nuts. And that is NAL3. Then on a yellow notepad, we found a list of things to keep in mind. The clues are in the elements. The letter and direction and digit tell the direction. So obviously NA is the element, L3, left 3. There are 18 steps to find this box that tells what was his fate. There's a matchbook behind Moxie's schedule. We can't find the matchbook. We went back there. Then there was this grouping of upside down notes. I did not remember what they said, unfortunately, because we took a picture of it. But because we took a picture of it, it was not only upside down, but inverted. And that made things a little tough for me to reread it. But that one was KR1. And on the schedule, there was TEL3. And then also, what's-her-face, the hall monitor girl who's in relationship with Jake, but not, mentioned a soda machine alarm. And when we were in the library, a soda machine alarm went off. And I feel like that's going to play a bigger part in things than we realize. Yeah. And hall monitor lady had a drink called Fizz, and there's litter all over this school, and only 3 people in the school. Want to put that one out there. There are 3 people in the school and litter everywhere. But anyway, there was she had a drink called Fizz, and none of the soda machines offered Fizz. And I think secretly, the out of order soda machine has Fizz in it, and she made it say out of order, and she keeps opening it up to grab Fizz from it. Putting that out there.
Conspiracy theory.
I also think Jake is clearly blackmailing every single one of these people.
Yes.
But okay, so here we are. I'm gonna rewrite down. It was TEL3, which.
Bless you. Bless you.
Oh my God! TE is Tellurium. And if we go left 3 on Tellurium, we get 1, 2, 3. Indrum?
Maybe.
And that is 49. Now here's the thing. His locker combination is only four digits. So this we thought might be the combination to the box that we're going to find eventually. Excuse me. So the next one was IRD2, the droid that never gets talked about.
Yeah, right.
IRD2, which was Iridium. And so here's the issue. Down 2 would be 1, 2. Is it saying this one? Because that doesn't make sense. So we're going to hold off on that one. But it might be Samarium, which is 62. But, like, if down 2 is, like, to the left 2, because it's down in number, that would make sense. But then what does L mean? You know?
Yeah.
Then we have XER3. So XER3, which is to the right 3. So, yeah, it's definitely... It would have to be Samarium. XE is... But you can't go to the right here. Unless it's saying go to here. Xenon. To the right 3. No idea what it wants from us there. It could mean here. I don't know. Like if we're supposed to follow it that way. And then NAL3, which is sodium, right? Na is sodium. Who the fuck is it?
And A is on the left.
Ah, there it is, sodium. And then it wants left 3, which would be oxygen? Maybe?
Maybe.
But, like, that
I feel like we should take a pause on this.
And look for the other stuff.
Yeah, and maybe, I don't know.
Well, we're almost we only have 2 more to go. So let's just grab these really quack. Jesus.
Okay.
I equals U, or IU2, so up 2, I can only imagine. Which was iodine. And up 2 is chlorine. Which is 17. And lastly, KR1.
Potassium.
That's right, potassium's K. I always thought that was weird. And it would go to calcium.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So other than xenon and sodium, we have no idea. Oh, God, I am blurry again. Oh, hey, Roy. Yo, dude, good to know that you're safe. And yeah, my camera got allergies again. God damn it.
Hello, friends.
But hey, Deadpan, hey, Roy. So glad to see you guys. Deadpan, I gotta say again, I went back on my save file just so I could marvel at the wonders of Deadpanada over in my Humankind run through. Deadpanada's truly a great nation. Okay, so Jake was here apparently. Oh. Yeah, okay, so this was the one.
Okay.
I'm also a huge fan of Dan Grabistan.
Yeah.
Behind Maxine's schedule holds the first step. So I think we need to go back to Maxine's.
Yeah.
But while we were in here, the alarm did go off.
Which is, yeah.
And then we went to check the sodas and nothing. There is one thing I want to check first. I need to go to his locker. Well, hold on. There was one other thing. There was the judo. There's Hunk or Hulk or whatever the hell his name is. There was this poster, and we called, and they're like, we will test you if you're worthy. But I think his combination is actually Judo.
Why not Jake? He seems like the kind of person
he does seem like an arrogant prick, doesn't he?
Yeah.
All right, but hold up. If we... Also, can we just... You know, we could have been taking pictures of those notes.
Cool. I love learning.
Love that.
I love all of this.
Okay, so judo would be 5, 8, 3, 6. 5, 8, 3, 6. What? No. 5, 8, 3, 6.
Nope.
Damn it.
Try Jake.
Try Jake?
I will bet $20 that his password is Jake.
So that would be J1. No, it'd be J2.
2. So it would be 5253.
5253. Yeah, maybe.
He just seems like a very arrogant prick.
Oh, yeah, no. He also thinks he's smarter than everyone else. Nope. Oh, my God! That wasn't even brute force. That was just...
I knew it. He's an arrogant prick. Ayo.
I can't believe that. We just bypassed a ton of stuff. Why is this showing? Already have to do reading. Hang on.
I can read.
No power for a few more weeks, but cleanup is going well. Have a good one. You're a saint, Roy. You're a saint.
Thanks for popping by.
Yeah, absolutely. You know he's doing response work down there? Like he's doing like, yeah. Good guy. Good guy. He and I share a birthday.
Nice. Okay, great. Now I know both of your birthdays. Excellent.
I would hope that you knew mine beforehand. Miss March 8th. What up? Etiquette is the art of communicating in a method that puts the receiver at ease and elicits a feeling of comfort. Etiquette is also essentially founded on reason. When studying etiquette, one must always be the guard for incomplete specious? The fuck is that word?
Guard for incomplete and it's some fancy word.
Instruction.
Don't worry about it.
Just as several questionable lawyers have established many unreasonable laws, so likewise many teachers of this fine art have introduced unreasonable etiquette practice. Our main objective in etiquette is to adjust out behavior in several distinct ways. One adjustment is in our behavior towards men, women, superiors, our equals, and those below us. For example, it would be downright rude to attempt to persuade a man or a woman equal to us to eat against their wishes. However, it would be ignoble not to attempt to persuade someone of lesser means to eat. It is critical that we all understand these significant nuances. The fuck?
Amazing.
Apparently it's Specious? Specious? What does that even mean? Whatever. Wait, who is this by? Treasure and Etiquette by Prudence Rutherford.
Prudence Rutherford.
Prudence Rutherford. Oh, now I'm giving Aunt Drew's
Ooh.
T120 with a missing tape. It's a very word of the day calendar word. Adjective, having the ring of truth or plausibility, but actually fallacious. Deceptively appealing, pleasing to the eye, externally fair or showy, appearing beautiful or charming, sightly, beautiful. That is a very dictionary word of the day.
What else is in this locker?
The Judah!
Ooh.
I was not far off in thinking that this might be a Paso Del Mar, Florida, masked marauder flattens foes.
An unknown last-minute entry swept the competition and won Paseo Del Mar's fifth annual men's judo tournament this month, wearing a cloth mask to conceal his identity. The winner, who identified himself only as Nineko? Whatever.
Ninako. It's Tanaka.
Nineko impressed the capacity crowd with his quickness and control, defeating opponents well outside his weight class. Such excitement and his incredible throwing techniques will make next year's competition even more of a threat. Will the Masked Man return? So we know that Hunk is being blackmailed via the steroids. Drugs.
What's her face is being blackmailed for money issues. Something to do with her kanji necklace as well. Don't know what that's about. Yeah. The diner guy, don't know what his deal is about. But I have a feeling, given that his dad was a politician who went bankrupt, that maybe there are some money issues there. And I have a feeling this is how he was blackmailing Tanaka.
Yeah.
Okay.
We look.
Oh, we found the morning edition! Oh my god, it's all thanks to you.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to figure out his... whatever. Okay, so... break-in at local pharmacy. Paseo County Police respond to a... Hey, on. Paseo County Police responded to a break-in at the drug station pharmacy on 80th Street in the early morning hours yesterday. Whoever it was knew exactly what they were looking for, said Police Chief Tachik, whatever. They broke in the building through the back window, took the drugs, and were out through minutes? That's a weird... According to the report, several vials of Hectanol were taken. We were just lucky that no other damage was done to the... Oh, coin. Done to the store, said owner Stephen Oitenta. The alarm report came in to the police headquarters at 2 a.m. on Thursday morning. Police responded and were on the scene within 20 minutes. A broken window was spotted immediately, but the thief had already left the scene. Anyone with information concerning this crime should contact Paso County Police Department headquarters. I don't get that joke, Deadpan. But yeah, no, so we found out that Hectanol is the steroid. So this is clearly about Hunk.
Hunk.
I think that's his name.
I mean...
it's Hunk or Hulk. Coin. So I bet you if we actually... I wonder what clue we were supposed to find that would have told us his I don't know, freaking locker combo.
No,
all right.
Do you know why Jake had an empty video cassette case in his locker?
I didn't know Jake was interested in video. I avoided him whenever I could.
Remember, only if you're interested in video would you have a video case. I mean, who else would do it unless you were interested in video? What the fuck?
See ya.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Nancy. And remember, just say no.
Just in general, just say no.
Holy crap.
No.
Hey, Prince Lev, thanks for the resubscribe.
Heyo.
You know how long he's been with us? 11 months. Can you believe that?
It's a long time. It's almost a year.
ASU4. A
Crane contestant in a mask disguise.
One prize money despite
Prize
all the
money.
lies. It's 100% about Tanaka winning that tournament. Either that or it's Daniel-san. Maintenance room.
Beep bop, beep boop.
Damn, there's too many repeat things for me to do Funky Town. Guys, I did it! You found out the code? No, I figured out the code to Funky Town. Oh, won't you take me down to Funky Town? All right,
Diener.
What can I do for you?
what was his name? Do you know Jake had an empty
Do
video?
you know why Jake had an empty video cassette case in his locker?
Why are
Connie,
you in
that
Jake's
was her
locker?
name.
I'm writing an article about the murder for the school newspaper.
Oh,
That's not suspicious
I
at
have no
all.
idea. What else can I do for you?
Do you know why Connie broke your date to the Sadie Hawkins dance?
No, it was really weird. But what was even weirder is that she took Jake instead of me. Like I said, she's mysterious.
See you later.
Take care.
If someone in 2020 told me they collected VHSs, I think they were serial killer. Okay, I have like all the original Disney VHSs in like almost prime condition.
Didn't we take a soup ladle from here?
Yes, we did, and we have yet to use it. Like soup ladle.
Hold on. Hold on. Go back to the. Let's just click on shit, okay? This is where we.
The knife used to kill Jake and chop him up.
It
and
says
put...
watch out in the cutting board.
Where do you see that? We never noticed that before.
No, we didn't.
Okay.
So I'm betting there's other shit. in
There's
this.
supposed to be a matchbox behind this schedule. HGL3. Boy howdy, I did not give myself enough room for all these. Well, Maxine wanted me to write a memo describing the finer points of closing the diner. Oh, we already did this one. Yeah, I remember us doing this one. How did I not write that down? Weird.
No idea.
But yeah, we did this. And you know what?
Yeah. Neato. Okay. I
Wait a
feel
minute.
like there's more in this. Dying.
Could I? No. Well, yeah, there's a freaking matchbox somewhere. Oh, yeah, and then there was whatever the fuck this is. We still have no
Yeah.
idea. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Waiting.
No, okay, I thought this was actually the order of the chemicals. But then I was like, no, there's not even a TE in here.
Gotcha. Let's look at the shelf.
The what?
Under the tomatoes. Like there's. I don't know if there's anything. Oh! Put the soup ladle there. Put the soup ladle there. No, put the soup ladle. I'm gonna cause an explosion.
How did you know the soup ladle would work? Also, I forgot you moved the cat stand like downstairs, so I'm like, what the fuck is that above her? Does she have a boom mic just like chilling up there?
Yeah, that's what that is. Also, we were able to get to like the pantry. There was like the pantry that like appeared when we freaked out about the gas.
Wait, we were?
There was like a stack of cans and stuff somehow.
Oh, right. I think that's the other side.
Oh, okay. I was like, how did we get there? Oh.
Can we take the spatula? No, this is where we got the soup ladle.
Can we? This is where we got the soup ladle. E.
Yeah, you're talking about right here, right?
Yeah.
Wait, is this...
It's not enclosed.
Because what else would you use a soup ladle for? Clearly not soup. There's a matchbox right there. You see it, right?
Yes.
Oh my...
Well, why would we care about a note on the fridge? I'm always like, why can we click on stuff, you know, in this game? Like,
like, why can you click on this and not this?
yeah.
I wonder what would happen if we just took the soup ladle and left.
Well, bad music happened, so I wonder if that'll come into play later.
Like, if we made the diner explode?
Yeah, right?
That would be crazy. And then we found the matchbox and we're just like...
That is what I meant. The tomatoes. The cans of tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Can you not see my cursor?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Okay, because I know...
Sorry. I had it, like... Yeah, it's okay. Wait, okay, wait. I have a feeling
What the
there's
shit?
something important
Why can't
that
I...
happened.
Oh, there we go. And we already looked at the menu. Granted, let's take a picture of the menu.
Mm-hmm.
The Jew is my cash cow.
It's a cash cow.
I was so put off by that. I was like, wait, what? And then Barnacle Blast, which turns out does nothing. And then if we want really weird music... Hold on.
Hey Matt, you want to know something really, really funny?
What's that?
The label of the jukebox is Nancy Drew backwards.
Where were these observations when you were here?
I don't know. Fresh eyes looking at this in a new light. Was there something written on that one?
Nah, it
Good
was the same
recovery
thing.
on Daryl's question about Jake's locker.
No, I could
Thanks,
swear.
Uncle Steve.
But reported for school newspaper? It's not that great of a cover.
I had to think on my feet. When the police looked through Jake's locker, did they take a videotape?
No. We didn't. You're thinking
I
there's something
did, but
important on
we
that tape.
didn't.
Important enough that Jake hid it.
Something like that.
Good lead. Find that videotape, Nancy.
Bye, Uncle Steve.
See you later.
You know who's been suspiciously absent? Our aunt.
Can you click? Yeah, can you click on the menu again?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
That XR3.
Yeah, I have that one down.
Okay, just
That's
making
Xenon.
sure. Just making sure.
Yeah. All right, to the one house. I think there's a key in here somewhere. There's the invitation to the sorority sister thing. Aunt Eloise, remember, this is how I had her speak. No! Ta-ta for now, Titans. I don't know why That was the Sigma Sigma Kappa one.
Yep.
Wait, what was the key for that we got here?
To open the library.
I need something to make this work.
Like a tape?
Yeah, like a videotape.
Right, the key was for the library. Okay. Okay, that's not very helpful to us. I was thinking maybe there was... Wait a minute. Actually... ZVP... Oh, no. I thought there were 4, and I was like, oh my god, it's the freaking code
Oh.
for the teacher's lounge. Which still has me thinking, this calculator looks like it's in Braille. It's not 789 456 0 1 2 3 decimal point, whatever that last one is. But like equals. That's right. Wait, no, that's not the equals one. Whatever. The sad music is just really not okay.
I feel like we need to look at, like, the bulletin boards closer.
We've looked at all the bulletin boards. Yakety yak, the fighting manatees.
What else can we click on? Student files under lock and key will show the lives of the Dr. to be.
And taking a picture there. And we
Yeah.
have another code, HFL1. Okay. Student files under lock and key will show the lives of the Doctor to be.
Wasn't that Tanaka?
That would be Tanaka as well, which is making me think that maybe Daniel-san, or whatever the fuck his name was, the one who would have been dating Connie, is the masked person. LAU2. Friends and family are invited to come to the 5th annual picnic of the Paso Del Mar Junior High School. The Wallen Reservoir wouldn't wear full dress whites except for hats. Brass recital is set for later. Okay, so it's just the LAU2 thing. Well, I'll take a picture regardless, just in case.
Anything else on this? Okay.
The developers.
You're not supposed to go in there.
Shut the fuck
Shut
up,
the
Connie.
Fuck up, Connie.
I want to hear your shit right now, okay? You are a suspect for murder.
Man, they really like that judo tournament.
Yeah, this is what's making me think that, like, this is actually set in, see, no fizz. Everything's flat. The fucking Cobra Kai world. Oh yeah, dude, you've never had cool soda?
Hey,
Look,
Nancy, need
Fizz.
something?
Do you know why Jake had an empty video cassette case in his locker?
No. Why are you so interested in Jake anyway?
He was murdered.
I gotta go
I'm
now.
pretty
Later.
curious.
He did.
And you ain't going anywhere, apparently. You're just sitting there.
Okay.
Here, let's go to the
More
ladies' room.
bulletin.
Nope.
Okay. Ooh.
Indeed.
Ooh, woo.
Ooh, woo. Just say no.
Okay.
Which apparently is no to any information being on this bulletin board. Oh! Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Okay, so we've got a clue here, but hold up. Let's start with putting ZND1. Excuse me. Okay. P U. Okay, so put E L E M E an element. Elements. N O R E. Oh, no. Where did I get that E? No. D. D. Oh, I guess I missed an I, because... Oh, yeah. There's the I F in scholarship. In order... to open
P U.
oh P I didn't see the P P U Z Z L
L.
puzzle TH. Put elements in order to open puzzle.
Pause.
I don't know what the TH is supposed to be for.
Maybe it's, I don't know. Some people sometimes underline.
Yeah. Thorium? Nah, because we already got ZND1 here.
Yeah, I think it seriously is just put
Yeah.
elements in order to open puzzle.
Yeah.
Because I sometimes do that. I'll sometimes underline.
But we still don't have, like... We
No,
don't
but-
know how some of this works, because some of the elements... And this is for some other puzzle, I guess, because we don't have a place
Yeah.
to use a combination. How we were supposed to figure out his locker, still beyond me. Jason Biondi. Why does that always come to my mind when I...
I don't know, man.
Jason Biondi. Beyond me? Look, I'm weird. We know this.
Yes. Anything in the display case? Nothing?
Nope.
Cool.
Hang on, I'm just gonna check this display case too. Nope.
Okay.
How we didn't see this one is beyond me.
Beyond, yeah.
HEU2. Figure to... Oh, up, down, left, right. The first letters will help my plight. Excuse me?
Down, left, right. First letters will help my plate. Up, down.
And it's like, you're not being clever with this code here, bud. You know? Like anyone can look at that and be like, oh, it's backwards. Because those are clearly not
Yeah.
letters. That sounded like...
Something.
A vending machine?
Yeah.
Damn it! Like, what are we supposed to do in that situation? Is this what they meant by the first letters? E-V-I... A koopy... Kapoopy... Nicolum, pee-pee poo-poo... Poopy poopy... Right, and then there was these, which was a pain in the ass. I don't fucking...
I mean, I have that one on my phone, so...
Can you, like, decipher it and then read it out for us?
Yeah. That was the thing about the kanji thing.
Right, that was one of the things it mentioned.
Okay, the one on the far left. He did what it took to make the grade, even if it meant cheating to keep up his charade.
Okay.
And then the one that's obviously just
Backwards.
upside down, but not backwards. So looking at the screen how it is right now, the one on the left, nowhere to turn to, nowhere to hide. Let the books in the library be your answer guide. And
Which the only thing we've
then-
gotten from the library is what the name of the steroid was.
Yeah.
That someone must hide,
A symbol of kanji worn with great pride reflects big secrets that someone must hide.
This guy's not clever.
No.
Wait. There was something... Oh, I guess not. Good thing I wrote it down.
Yeah.
5, 2, 5, 3. You arrogant fuck. Was there anything else? I mean, what was the point of this?
I don't know. Just the pharmacy.
Right, the pharmacy. Okay. Gee, when I was in high school, I was not looking for a bunch of evidence to blackmail other students. That just wasn't what I was after, you know? I was mainly trying and failing to get laid, so, like... I don't know. This guy's priorities were definitely different from mine.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to, like, straight up come out and be like, so, Tanaka, heard you cheated for your grades.
Yeah, right? Like, what's up with that?
Nancy, I'm starting to wonder about you.
I'll let you go.
Well, I'm starting
Bye.
to wonder about you, and that's...
And that
necklace
fucking
you're wearing.
necklace. And the fucking...
Have we been, like, near the library at all?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to remember how to get back to the library. Like, that's,
So, like, I
that's
feel like-
legit where I've been after. Oh, okay. There's a sign that said
Library.
library.
Nice. And then it was, yeah, the main.
But first, let's take a look at all of these. These are dates? Or these are books? These are books. That's the Dewey Decimal System that we're looking at. And we have YD3.
Okay.
I really don't like these down ones. I demand a Vigenère cipher? I don't know what that is. Lav, you're smarter than me. We know this.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm checking the other wall.
Grape, orange, cool will play the alarm in the school. Ayo!
Yo!
Nice.
And ZRR4. I really oh, there we go. Okay, so what is it? Grape, orange, cool.
Orange, cool. Yeah.
All right, we will do that after we just. Ugh.
Okay.
Well, okay, let's go to the catalog system. The really shitty catalog system. What was the... Three, 15, 15, 12. This stupid catalog is worthless. Oh, so Tatiana has seen it, but this picture,
Yeah.
Sunday afternoon at the park or whatever, there is, when it was at the Chicago Art Institute or whatever, there's a very, very famous photograph of my aunt and my sister. Like my sister when she's really little pointing up at it. And I just said, did I say my aunt? I meant my grandmother. My grandmother, my grandmother and my sister when she was super little. Okay, one of these, yeah, had the thing.
Yeah.
So I just take a picture of it. That looked more like a letter replacement, BTW. Wait, what? What looked more like a letter replacement? That was a Dewey Decimal System, wasn't it? Jesus Christ, there's so many of these. Wait. 3, 15, 15, 12 is feet? Okay, Lav. You've got me curious now. God damn it. Feet. 16, so A, B, C, D, E. Wait, it would be F. Wait, no. How would E be 15? That makes no sense. Okay, hang on. A, B, C. So C is 3. 15. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. O is 15. P is 16, so I see that there. Wait. Shit, I should have looked. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, G is 7. Oops. Wait, A, B, C, D, E. E is 5. F, G, H, I, J, K, L. L is 12. M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. S is 19. Q, R, S. T is 20. Oh. But no, if it is cool. So yeah, that would be cool. Pop. 19 S P O. Wait, the vending machine is the what? What? Spot is that next one. And then oh, I didn't put down grape. Okay. We now have we now need to go to those because we have the alarm and now we have
Yeah. I
we have
mean,
another one that we can do.
Okay.
Wait, no.
Would us setting off the alarm get...
That's what I'm wondering. So I'm gonna
room.
save it right before.
Okay.
What the hell? That's supposed to.
Maybe do it in the gym.
Well, no, I want to go to the student union area to do it, where she is.
Yeah, but she's gonna see you plug in the code and then the alarm goes off where she talks about the soda machine
Right.
going off.
That's why I'm saving it beforehand. Okay, so cool, pop, spot, great.
Easter egg.
That just gave us
So
90
we got
coins.
a bunch of coins. Oh boy. Can I offer you an egg?
In these
Turn
trying
into
times.
Nancy, I'm starting to wonder about you.
You know
I'll
what,
talk to you
bitch?
later.
Shut up.
Adios.
So we got a Fabergé egg from.
Nice.
All right, so we're gonna save this again. And now we're gonna set off the alarm in front of her just to see what happens. What was it?
Watch the game just end.
It was grape. Did I write it
Didn't
down?
you take a picture of it?
Yeah, I did. Okay. Good call on that, Lav, by the way.
Yeah.
Grape, orange, cool.
Orange cool.
So you're the prankster. I'm turning you in.
You were right. Okay.
They removed us permanently.
Oh, that's to get her out of the freaking...
Yeah.
Yep.
How's it going?
Do you know why Jake had an empty video cassette case in his locker?
I didn't pay much attention to Jake. I'm tired of talking about that loser.
All right, then let's talk about you.
Tell me about the robbery at the drug station pharmacy.
Why would I know about a robbery? All I know about is football.
And drugs.
I gotta go.
Bye, Nancy.
I gotta go set off an alarm.
Yeah, don't pay attention to me right now, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna save it again. Okay, so it was grape, cool, orange.
Orange cool?
Get Connie over here to fix it.
Oh, okay. Okay, Connie, let's have a conversation.
Okay. Connie.
Nancy, I'm starting to wonder about you.
Someone set off the alarm on the soda machine again.
Watch the fort while I'm gone.
Yes, and I will read your notebook.
Yes, we are. And we're gonna take a picture of it instead of sit here and read it in case this is actually timed.
Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut, Karen.
Did you just quote freaking Oh my god, I know what that's from. Don't you lecture me with that $30 haircut. Oh my god, what is that from? I know this. I know this. That's right, Super Android 13. Don't you lecture me with that $30 haircut.
I wonder if the key to this is in Aunt Eloise's house.
That's what I thought. But we couldn't find it.
I vote we go back there
Okay.
at some point.
Yeah, no, we're definitely going to
Maybe
go
now.
back to Aunt Eloise.
See you later.
Farewell,
Goodbye.
Nancy.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Nancy. Goodbye, Nancy. Now I shall bow, because this game really has not aged well. God damn it, I went the wrong way.
Yep. Yep.
Seriously, the movement in this game just drives me up the wall. Hold on, it was... I want to open that up again, just for shits and giggles. Sigma Phi Kappa Delta. Sigma Phi Kappa Delta.
We did that.
Sigma... Oh my god, I forgot what Phi looks like. Oh, Phi. Kappa. Delta.
Might as well.
We never used the school computer with that.
I bet you because it's in the teacher's lounge.
Right. Yes. That makes sense.
Because we took the key from here for the library. But I bet you somewhere else there is.
Yeah. The Mad Gloober. Hello, Mad
locked.
Gloober. What's locked?
Low. I guess that door. What about the entertainment that the living?
Yeah, I'm thinking the same. Oh, wait.
Talk to Jake about library books out of order. Call Nancy to get flight number. Call Jackie about Spanish schools.
Library books out of order.
Yeah, so what about library books here? Because this is her library. I don't know.
No, I think it's because she was a teacher.
Okay,
She's
but let's
a teacher.
look at. Yeah, I know, but let's.
Yeah, the console.
Like
Jesus.
the books
I
on
need
the
something to make this work.
side.
God.
You have to zoom out. And...
There's clearly a book missing there.
Any other books? Weren't there other books in this room?
Yeah, there was one on the desk over here.
Hidden clues are everywhere. Thank you, books. Okay.
God damn it. And we know that... Well, why isn't it letting us look at the... There we go. There was a Nancy Drew missing from here. I'm betting it's the one that tells us about who killed Jake.
Did we click on everything in on that shelf? Like, I swear, like, I have
I will go back.
hidden clues are everywhere.
Like, yes, I clicked. I'm just going to read through this really quick just to see if there's anything of significance.
No.
Okay, there's a lot of misspelled words here.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's...
Napa, California hype? What? No idea what you're talking about, dude.
I don't think this is anything. But since we got real specific on this thing with a specific book, I would take a gander, not a goose, at the other side.
Got the key.
That key. So, we should go to the teacher's lounge now.
I clicked every one of those books. I swear to God.
I'm sure you did. I am sure you did.
You say that, but I feel like you aren't.
I assure you, I'm sure you did.
God damn it.
Ayo. She's like, I'm back, and I swear to God, if that...
Hey, you broke it.
Yeah, sorry, dude. Oh no, I
Sure
broke
thing,
it.
hunk.
Connie!
Hey, Connie. Connie.
Nancy, I'm starting to wonder
Connie.
about you.
Someone set off the alarm on the soda machine again.
Watch the fort while I'm gone.
And by watch the fort, she means break into this office. Boom!
Ayo.
We're getting bad sounds, so...
We're getting bad sounds.
The one teacher is gonna show up and be like, what are you doing here? It's like, where have you been? Coin?
Ooh.
This is what's-his-face's father.
Yeah.
His company report a $500 million second quarter loss. Okay, so the politician is losing some money. Okay, CLD2. That one wasn't really hidden. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna... There's something I need to take care of really fast. Where is it?
Okay.
Properties. There. Oops. There we go. Also, for some reason, the icon, the freaking desktop, the start bar icon for this game is a clown face. Couldn't tell you why. It's very... Yeah, no, that's a clown face. What the fuck? Is there anything else clickable here? Because this game is about living in a society. That's why it's clowns. I mean, maybe. Oh my god, what if there's Fizzy Pop in here and it's like she's the one who's been breaking in?
Jeez.
What does that sound? Is that supposed to be the microwave?
Maybe.
There's the computer that we can... Okay. This is going to come in handy, I feel. That's going to be a printout. We're going to end up printing some shit. I don't like the sounds we're hearing. Eloise Drew. Oh, wise elder.
Oh, wise elder. Nice.
Thank you. Didn't like that.
Oh.
Okay, so he was on bulletin board duty.
So that's... yeah. Oh, passwords. All of this stuff. Nice.
I'm going to write all these down because what's-her-face is knocking on the door. You know what? No. That'll just take too long. We'll be fine.
Just... yeah.
Repair lock on video door lab.
You lab door.
Change password to boiler room door. But repair lock on video door lab. Okay. Hello, coin that we definitely don't need now. Oh, nope. Lights on the library. Sent email to E. Drew. All outer entrance doors checked and locked. Backpack belongs to Connie Watson. Found in Student Union. Placed on Lost and Found. Several outside security lights are out. Work order submitted. Toolbox from Dillon HVAC service left in the boiler room. Left note with maintenance. Patrolled outside grounds on foot. Dumpsters by cafeteria were not properly secured. Okay. Observed young man peering through school entrance doorway. He identified himself as an exchange student and was... There we go.
Trying... yeah. Trying to retrieve.
Trying to retrieve his homework. I let him in and escorted him to his locker and escorted him out of the building. 8:30 p.m. I overheard two individuals arguing outside Geyser Gym. When I approached them, two males ran down Rutherford Street. The first male was approximately 5'5", 120 pounds, red hair. Jake. He wore a green windbreaker and jeans. Second was male, 15 to 18 years old, and wore a football jersey. Honk. Caught several students soaping teachers' lounge windows. Students admitted that they were engaged in a senior prank. I instructed students to clean the windows and to leave campus. Students involved were Daryl Gray, Nathan Gomer, and Yvonne Wong. The students' names have been given to Principal Parton. Heard screams from the east stairwell after calling 911. Found a male teenager who apparently fell from stairs. Attempted to apply first aid. See police report for... Okay.
All right.
Form 662583437 exclamation point. Anything up here? Please say we're not gonna like lose because we took too long in here.
Hello?
You better stop your nosing, or it'll get bent way out of shape.
Who the fuck is Mitch Dillon?
Who though?
Wait, I thought that was her
No, her boyfriend is Ned Nickerson.
That's right.
Dillon Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, and Cooling. How may I help you?
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. You called me and threatened me?
No, I didn't. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes, you did. I saw your caller ID number.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry, miss, if you're having trouble with your air conditioning. We'll send a technician to find a permanent solution.
God damn.
I'm not talking about air conditioning. I'm talking about you threatening me.
I didn't threaten you.
Wasn't
Look,
Dylan?
I'm not going to play this
HVAC
game with you.
systems like
Yeah.
they were gonna come and repair something.
Yeah. Okay, I don't like that they had the freaking knocking sound. Because that was very like, oh, we're going to get in trouble here. Also, let me save.
Bad sounds.
Are you threatening me? I need TP for my bunghole. Late to the caca. Note. Okay, so for fuck's sake. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. 19. Wait, no. 14. Jesus Christ. 14. Okay, so that would be 14, 15, 25? What? Okay, that's clearly not it.
Would we need to know like the Braille alphabet for this?
I thought those were just the numbers in Braille. Can you look up the Braille alphabet?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure we could have found it in the library, but...
It was probably on a bulletin board somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so note. Let me find which one the N is. See if this is even...
I think you might be right.
Okay. Just move this over so I can see. Okay. N. Actually where your cursor is right now. Nope. Up. Nope. That one is N. The one to the left of it is O. All the way at the far left on that same row is T.
I'm guessing this one's Z.
The one on the far right on the second row.
God damn it. Coin. Okay. Okay. Anything else we can take from his toolbox? Nope, just the gloves. Okay. Oh, okay. 1967. Don't know why that was important, but we will find out, I'm sure. And we can clearly fuck around with this. But why? What's the heat of the moment? Okay. I guess we can't fuck around with that. Can we get out of
Watch
here?
us be like, can we leave? Yeah, watch us be like 50 steps like ahead of the game right now. And it's
I
like,
think we kind of are. I think we are a little... It won't let me leave. Oh.
Oh. There we go. Okay.
It's like, what the shit?
That's also a very fast grate.
Yes.
Like the elevator gate. Like, I don't think that that's, legal.
I just have the worst feeling that we're gonna go in someplace and Connie's gonna be there when we come out and just be like, you're not supposed to be there. Game over. Like, all Jigsaw style. All right, in reality, if someone had if like people were drawing on the school schedule, there would be a dick there. And like 3 swastikas. CR1. Which C is calcium. I think. But we'll take a picture. The hidden videotape will seal my murderer's fate. Cool! You want to tell me where it is?
Well, yeah, you wanna...
And, like, if you know who murdered you, you should just, you know, say, hey, this person murdered me, and be like, I'm gonna send them on a scavenger hunt. And if they can't figure it out, my murderer will get away with it. Cause I'm...
That new girl told me you said I'm having money problems.
I don't want to interrupt them.
So what if I did?
You're such a loser.
Don't ever use that word to refer to me.
Get out of my
That's
face.
our
Hector.
word.
What are you going to do? Ow! Ow, ow! Connie, stop it! You have an attitude problem.
And a money problem.
So she's abusive. Got it.
And has money problems.
Yes. Everybody has money problems.
What,
in this
where the
game.
fuck did she go?
She went to go pee.
I guess so.
I'm not into pushy girls. Do me a favor and bother someone else.
Goodbye.
Okay, well, don't
Bye,
worry.
Nancy.
I wasn't,
All right,
Interested
then.
in you anyway.
Should we just have her drink 93 sodas?
Yeah, right.
Like, I kind of want to make her drink 93 sodas. All right, let's go talk to Connie again. Wait, no. Oh, Connie's just straight gone, huh? Huh. You know who I think it's time to talk to? Scoops.
Scoops.
I think we need to go talk to Scoops.
Yeah.
It's been a bit since we talked
What
to him.
can I do for you?
Someone said you were caught soaping up the windows on the teacher's lounge.
Yeah, I totally got busted. It was a senior prank. I had to spend 2 days in detention.
Wasn't that the night Jake was murdered?
Yeah, I guess it was. Never really thought about that.
Is your dad the owner of Gray Enterprises?
Yep, that's him. I have an internship in the computer department at the plant. It's mega boring, but it'll look good on my college application.
Didn't I hear that Gray Enterprises went bankrupt?
That's what you want to
So
tell.
what if it did? My dad is working really hard to get the company back on track, and it doesn't help to have vultures like you gloating over it.
I'm not gloating.
I'm sorry, Daryl. I didn't mean to gloat.
That's okay. I'm just a little touchy about it. What else can I do for you?
Talk to you later.
See ya.
Wait a minute.
Bye.
What can I do for you?
C-U-T-T cutter. Bolt cutter.
Oh. So we did the bolt cutter thing.
Bye.
Later.
How did I not see that before? Don't mind me, Jake. Or whatever your name is. I'm just Daryl.
Daryl.
God damn it, Daryl.
Daryl?
Oh, right. That was the Sadie Hawkins date. What do we need the bolt cutters for?
We did the. Well, I don't know, but
And where is the matchbox behind this?
we made some bad choices.
Okay. We talked to Daryl. It is so stupid that they make me go that way and I can't just turn.
Hi, Nancy.
I think you should know that I got a threatening phone call from someone named Mitch Dillon.
Interesting. Mitch is a suspect we're looking into, and he probably caught wind that you're snooping around. But I wouldn't pay him much attention. If he does anything else, let me know, and we'll take care of him.
Yeah, you know, we think he might be the murderer of that high schooler, but nothing to worry about.
Don't worry about it.
How is he involved?
You don't need to know at this time. Just concentrate on the students and finding Jake's journal.
You are
We
sending a
have Mitch
teenager to do your job. Tell her about the dangers.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Like, goddamn. We could have this case solved if you just, like, got us a warrant to just search some of this
Yeah.
this school.
Right.
You were the worst police officer ever.
Is he a police officer? Is he even a police officer?
Yo, straight up, would not surprise me if he wasn't. I don't know why they got a picture of Baron Samdi over there. Ooh. Nope, wrong key. Alright, what would need bolt cutters? There's something about the books being out of order. Okay. Boy, they really love using their own logo. Freaking everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
What was that sound? I don't like when the music changes for no reason. Oh.
KLMNOP. Curious.
Six, 8, 9, 10, what? No. Oh, this is how I learned about the steroids.
The drugs.
The drugs.
The drugs.
Drugs. Okay, so none of those were out of order. You're out of order.
You're out of line.
I mean, that's just, it's not going to be helpful.
Yeah, we've already decided that it's not going to be helpful.
It's just worthless. I don't care if the answer to the puzzle, the next puzzle requires us to go to it. We'll brute force our way, because it's fucking worth. Wait a minute. I hate myself so much right now.
Yeah?
Hang on. 5253. Because remember, it says, the answer is in black and no, not that one. If anything happens to me, search under my combo and catalog. Evidence. J. Rogers, under my seat reference. What is this? Jesus Christ.
It's in French. J'ai acheté un mémoire en Winnipeg sur un coup de tête, peut-être. That's nothing important.
Yeah, I kind of figured that the important aspects of this game wouldn't be in another language.
That's the key to everything.
French is the key to everything.
Yes. I'm disappointed that you didn't know that.
As am I. No. No, we already did that one. You know a book I still think about all the time that I had to read in, like, 3rd grade? Did you ever have to read The Phantom Tollbooth?
I read it in my spare time.
I think about it non-stop. I couldn't tell you why. There was the village where everyone looked down.
Yeah.
No, we... See...
What if it literally just means under the sea?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But at the same time, who was it? It was Jay something? Like Jay Roberts?
Jay something. Isn't that Jake, like the dude?
Oh, that makes sense.
Stance.
Stance. J. Edgar Hoover? What the shit?
Oh, ham radio.
Oh, ham radio
Oh,
stuff.
Morse code. Here. So, okay. Oh. Okay, yeah.
Wait, is this how you found? Because that was Braille, not.
No, that was Braille.
I don't know how to read dashes and dots, or like listen for them, or see them. So that'll be interesting.
That'll be an adventure.
Okay, he said under his seat. No, go. We found the box.
Nice. Okay, so there's Pisces and Gemini. So at least we found the box.
Okay, so we gotta do all these now. Okay, HF is fucking can't even read that one. Hafnilum. And they want us to go left one. Fucking. Which is LA through LU 57 to 71. What the fuck? Okay, LA. Lanthanium, which up to hafnium or thorium. Like, is it counting the space in between here? Oh no, we'll leave that one. ZN. Zinc. And it wants us to go down one. Which is cadmium. 48. HE, helium.
So.
And they want us to go up 2.
Are you sure? Okay.
That can't be right.
Are you sure that it isn't 2 parts of a code?
Hey, Dr. Tail, how's it going, man?
Hi, Dr. Tail.
Maybe.
Like, all of the elements that we have, like.
Are one part, and then.
Are one part, and then. There's like a second part.
Maybe. Yttrium. I mean, yeah, because there is no down 3 of yttrium.
Yeah, so maybe.
I mean, I'm at a fucking loss right now.
What's the order of stuff that was in the science textbook on the table?
Huh? What the? Did I not take a picture of it?
No.
Because of course I didn't.
Matchbook? Okay.
Hang on.
Regardless of the first. Messages hold the remaining 18 steps. The elements tell the order, so the order of the elements, right? Because the other clue was like, put the elements in order.
Oh! And then...
And then the letter and digit tell the direction. So I think that's a part 2 to something.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You are 100% right. Okay, so... Fuck. Need another piece of paper. I came prepared for this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then what we have is A S T E I R X E N A I K H G H F L A Z N H E Y Z R C L C. Okay, and then if we grab their actual numbers. Okay, so AS is 33.
33.
TE is 52. IR 77. XE
54.
yeah. NA is 11. Iridium, not iridium, iodine 53. Krypton, oh no, potassium.
19.
Yeah, 19. HG. Where are you, Wells? HG.
80. It's mercury.
Huh?
It's 80.
Oh, it's mercury. Fucking duh. HF. I swear to God, I just seen HF. 72. Hafnium. LA.
$57.
Oh, right. 57 to 71. ZN. Zinc, which is 30.
30.
HE. Helium,
2.
which is 2. Y. Yedium, 39. God, that was dumb. CR. 40. CL. Chlorine, which is 17. And then C, which is carbon, which is 6. Did I think it was calcium? That was stupid. That's Ca.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
Medium.
Okay. So then if we were to order this properly, it would go HE. And then CA.
C.
Or C, rather. I just did fucking calcium again.
And then sodium.
Yep, Na.
Cl. The one you want to chlorine.
17. So Cl, are we sure? Yeah. Yeah. And then K,
Calcium.
potassium.
Yes. Potassium.
Um,
You need to stop mixing up calcium in my brain.
so we're currently at 19. The next one I see would be zinc at 30. Right? Yeah.
What?
The next one's 30 zinc. And then AS.
Yep. And then Krypton.
Do we have Krypton? Oh yeah, 36. But wait, no, it's not on the list, is it? No, it's not.
I have.
No, there's no Krypton.
Write it.
Right, so AS was 33. So then Y, which is 39. And then ZR, which is 40. And then we have TE, which is 53. I, which is 53. TE, which is 52, rather. So then XE, which is 54. And then LA, which is 57. And the directions for those... Okay, HE was U2. C was R1. NA was L3. CL was D2. K was R1. I'm sure this is super fascinating for everyone. Just so entertaining. ZN, which is D1. I mean, come on, this is part of a mystery game. AS
Is that all 18?
was U4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, it's only 13 of them.
Okay, so we're missing
Actually,
5.
yeah, no. I did not put them all in order. I missed some. What the shit?
Would you like me to look up a list?
Oh, wait, HF. That's why. HF, which was 72. HG, which was 80. We're missing one of... Oh, IR, which was fucking 77. So hold up. And then HG. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're missing 2 of them. Y is the next one, which was D3. And we could just put in whichever one needs to go in. ZR, which was R4. TE, which was L3. I, which was U2. Wait. Yeah, U2. XE, which was R3. LI, which is two. Everyone talks different when they come back from LI. You haven't been to LI?
I haven't been to Law.
I freaking love Letterkenny so much. Oh, you gotta get a taco done at LA. It's not a normal taco unless it's an LA taco. LA. D2 for IR, and then HG is L3. So yeah, we're missing 2 of them.
Okay.
Folks, the amount of freaking notes I am taking for a Nancy Drew game.
Uh-huh.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable the amount of notes I have to take for a Nancy Drew game. Let's take a look at our checklist.
That's done. Check. Check. That's done. Check. Still have to do that.
Oh, there's more information at the
Oh.
student lounge.
That's done. Check.
How my phone can... We didn't get the freaking...
I think it's just
Check.
Jake.
See if a student knows how to get into Jake's locker. Someone must have said something to us and we just didn't.
Register it, yeah.
Still have to do that. Did that. Check.
Look in the teacher's lounge computer for the... Oh, yeah, the Braille. Yeah, we did that. Look around and analyze key to teacher's
Check.
lounge.
Did that.
I appreciate that and I'm pretty sure I said this last episode, but it's nice that it doesn't let you check off something if you haven't done it,
Yeah.
which is real
I'm betting
helpful.
if it were on hard mode, it wouldn't let us do that.
Yeah, it would just be like, yeah, you're on your own. GG's. Good luck. Try not to die.
Yeah, Nancy Drew, now with actual murder.
Now with actual murder.
Alright, so we're missing some of Jake's clues.
Which yeah.
Which, like, yeah, they're gonna be on the... You gotta be shitting me. Well, first,
Nancy, I'm starting to wonder about you.
I'm starting to think, fuck
I'll
off.
let you go.
Bye, Nancy.
Bye. God, just leave.
I am
Permanently.
I am curious about something. And I have the key.
The teacher's lounge is off limits.
But I have a key.
Yeah, right. You're still not getting in on my watch.
Cause she bitch.
Bitch. She's a real see you next Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Would love to know what we're supposed to do in that boiler room, by the way.
I want to know, and I also don't want to know, because I feel like death happens.
I'm not into pushy girls. Do me a favor and bother someone else.
Okay,
Goodbye.
jeez.
Later.
Bye. You know what else I'm not into? That attitude.
Great, you broke it.
Hey, Hunk, shut the fuck up. I did exactly what I wanted to do, bud.
So, pipe down.
Wait, what?
I think you went, yeah.
Nancy, I'm starting to wonder about you.
Someone set off the
I'm
alarm on the soda
starting to
machine
wonder
again.
If you have any other lines to
I'll
tell
be right
me
back.
besides
I do
that?
want to see. Can you ever forgive me for what I did? Can I want to explain? But part of me knows sometimes I work on a rooftop. Is that crazy? Am I? There's some.
Ooh, some feelings.
When I'm sending this, I wish I had a better explanation. So many times in the hallways, we catch each other's eyes, and it seems like we both want to say something, but we just walking you with your friends and me alone. All right, that's clearly a note to Daryl.
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 Daryl. Daryl.
Okay, yeah, we missed something. Oh. AGD1.
Neato.
But also money of greater size. Oh, trophy was not the only prize, but also money of a
So
greater
many
size.
greater size. So the
Haven't done that.
Information on, student essays. Tanaka.
This looks exactly like the one in Jake's locker.
Ah.
ooh.
So Tanaka was cheating.
So yeah, we should go have a nice little conversation.
I just want to see if we can find anyone else's.
I don't think so.
Nope. Seriously, don't like the sounds in this room.
You want a donut?
Yes.
Did that.
Okay. Look around Jake's messages. Okay. Research the meaning of the kanji symbol Connie is wearing. Yeah, that's the talk to Hal about
Talk to Hal about the essay he copied.
Yeah. But like the kanji, no freaking idea how we're supposed to figure that out. Like none.
Maybe it's
Oh, how?
Hal.
You plagiarized your senior essay on etiquette, and Jake knew about it.
Yes, Nancy. I'm very ashamed. My family will be extremely unhappy about this terrible mistake I have made. Somehow, Jake found out I copied that old essay. Then he blackmailed me into doing his homework for him.
Why did you copy the essay?
I had no other choice. My family won't let me stay in the United States unless I get a scholarship next year. I had to take extra courses to earn the scholarship. Before I realized what I had done, I was buried in work. I copied the essay because I was desperate.
What happened when Jake found out?
Jake demanded I do all his homework for the rest of the semester, or he would tell my family everything. What else could I do? My family was depending on me to succeed.
Were you desperate enough to kill him?
Damn, Nancy.
I was not happy about the situation, but I would never kill anyone. I value human life. Please don't tell anyone about this, I beg you. You will gain nothing if you do, and it would destroy my family if they knew what really happened. I regret what I have done. Please let me have this chance to become a doctor. I promise to make up for this mistake, even if it takes the rest of my life.
If you didn't kill
It's an
Jake,
essay
do you
about
have any
etiquette.
idea
Who
who
gives a
did?
fuck?
When I delivered Jake's homework to him the other day, he mentioned being late for a meeting with Daryl Gray. It was very strange. I didn't know they were friends.
See ya.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Goodbye.
Did that.
Now to go talk to Daryl.
Daryl.
Daryl. She back? No. Okay, so before we talk to Daryl, I want to go to see if they She's gone.
She's just gone.
Huh.
She's just gone.
Weird.
What can I
Hey,
do for you?
Daryl.
Hal Tanaka told me Jake said he had a meeting with you once. But I thought you said you hardly knew him.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he had to talk to me about work.
Likely
later.
story.
Take care.
No, we don't want to go in there. I want to. Ooh, coin. No. We're missing a clue. 2 clues. And I'm almost positive one of them's on the fucking matchbox. Is there any weirdness? No. I'm the clue. You were the killer all along. That's yeah, you got me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have no idea what the hell
I don't even know if that's
something.
Yeah.
Hey, it's gotta be. There's no reason they would put that there. Unless it was a red herring. Red herring did it!
but it was actually the butler. Yep. What if we just like left the gas on?
I'm curious about that. I am genuinely curious about that.
Like,
I'm also wondering why we needed the bolt cutters.
wonder if eventually in the boiler room we're gonna have to like
Yeah.
kill somebody with bolt cutters. I don't-
Coming out for Judge
Is
Fudge?
Connie back?
What? Oh, is
Is
Connie,
Connie back?
Let's find out. Yep.
Is she gonna yell at
Nancy, I'm
us, or
starting
did
to
we
wonder
find
about
out?
you.
Okay.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Is there anything? Oh! Wait a minute. In the library, can we click on K for kanji? Like in the encyclopedias.
Oh, shit.
And I bet you B for Braille.
You so
I bet you.
smart!
I had a
Just a flash of inspiration.
just a flash of intelligence. For the last time. If I'm right, I don't know.
I hate the navigation in this game.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so bad.
Okay. Okay, it's not in this one. Okay.
Okay, can't pick that. Can we
Okay.
pick B?
Try B.
Braille!
Ah!
I have a feeling we're gonna need it later.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so B in that one, and then K.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
That medallion Connie is wearing is kanji for crane.
Oh, freaking mask girl. Money problems. She wins the thing.
And she's the one. She's the one.
So that was her blackmail on her. Those page numbers were wrong? What do you mean? For the Houdini one?
Oh.
He's right. Except
Watery grave.
it still
Like that is
fits.
the Maybe they just fucked up.
Maybe.
That's done.
I love how I tried to look up kanji on the freaking,
Yeah, on the computer.
which nope, can't do that. But hey, the encyclopedia.
Yeah. Hey, Connie.
Wait, no, what?
You went too far. That way.
Just-
Yeah.
Nancy, I'm starting to wonder about you.
Your medallion has a symbol that means crane, and crane is the name of the judo school on the poster in the gym.
What a coincidence. Funny, I never noticed. I gotta
Yeah.
go now. Later.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
We are currently not seeking
Yeah, okay.
any new initiates at this time. We will seek you if you are worthy.
Welcome to the Avengers Initiative.
I appreciate that you're a child detective, but given that we need no Avengers and that Scarlett Johansson's out, yo, I know this is gonna sound like kind of shitty. I'm siding with Disney over Scarlett Johansson. She was upset about the bonus. You got paid, and that was extra. If your bonus isn't enough, like, I'm sorry, but it's a bonus. I don't know. I'm sure there's many who disagree with me. Oh, we already got that one. And did we get the one over here? ZND1? Yes, we did. You know, we're gonna go back in here. I'm glad they don't make you freaking redo all that shit.
Yeah, that's nice.
That sounded cutie as fuck, by the way. What the?
Culty. Culty.
Oh, culty.
We are not taking any new
Oh,
people, whatever, at this time. What were the emergency instructions?
cause a high temperature condition must be investigated by qualified personnel and correct action taken before
Placing
the
the border.
Okay, in my defense,
Yeah,
just-
I know. There's other errors like that in this game. 75. So we can't mess with this yet. Okay. But I feel like we're gonna have to.
probably utilizing those bolt cutters too. Maybe.
Have we heard anything new from the Detective Beach, Uncle Steve?
Uncle Steve, no, we haven't. Sorry for cooking in and out at some point like a Twitch ghost. I mean, coming in. Oh, no, you're fine, dude.
Yeah, you're fine.
Because they refused to give me my yearly bonus because of a different agreement we had that didn't exactly disqual me from yearly bonus. No, her thing, like, if I remember right, she posted a picture of the contract to, like, try to get people on her side, which a lot of people were on her side, but, like, I'm not. I don't like to side with Disney.
We noticed.
I don't like siding with Disney, but in this case, I think Disney's in the right. Which just feels dirty to say. Did we already get the one here? I feel like we did. Yes.
Yes.
I gotta make sure.
Yes.
I don't fucking know anymore. Was there one on here that we got?
I don't remember.
Can I use the bolt cutters on CR1? Yep. Disney's never in the right. It's Disney. Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Oh, it's you, Nancy. I'm really embarrassed to see you again.
See ya.
Farewell, Nancy.
Not because of the whole plagiarism thing. For that time that I peeked on you when
I'm
you caught me.
embarrassed.
You just know that, like, there's a point where it's like, so anyway, I was talking to, oh, hello, Nancy. Like he's like full on standard conversation, super deep voice, American dude, and then just swings back to, oh, hi. I'm an offensive stereotype. How are you? We already did that one. I have no idea what the whole situation is about. I was just like giving Disney shit. Oh, Scarlett Johansson was upset that her bonus was stipulated for box office, and because they had to release it on freaking Disney Plus because, you know, COVID. KRL2. We do not have that one. You were right. There is a Kryptonite one. KRL2.
Picture.
Snestnvid in alright. But yeah, she was pissed that she didn't get paid a bigger bonus because people didn't go to not as many people went to the theaters. And it's like, you can't do that if a movie bombs still. Like, there were other circumstances. What is this one? How am I supposed to figure this?
I don't know if that is anything, but that one is definitely something I took a picture of.
Oh, might be. So we're just missing one of them, right? Hold on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Nope. We got them all. Yeah, the contract was before COVID. Most of the filming was from before COVID. It's just like, she's upset because she didn't get paid more millions during a pandemic. And it's kind of like,
not into pushy
hey,
girls. Do me a
lots of
favor and bother
people have
someone else.
lost their jobs during this
I'll
pandemic.
talk to you later.
Have
Bye,
kind
Nancy.
of, you know, a sense of your privilege right now. Something Scarlett Johansson's not known for doing. I went the wrong way. God damn it.
Should we go talk to the... Okay,
To what?
never mind.
Oh, the detective. Right. Let's just figure out the final two, and then, yeah. AG is...
Isn't that gold?
I believe it is gold, and I just don't know where it is. There it is. 47.
Silver, not gold. Silver.
Oh.
Duh.
AU is gold.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. AU. Right there. And KR, Krypton, 36. Okay, so then that puts this before Y. And that's L2. And then AG was 47, which is after ZR, I believe. Yeah, because TE is 52. So ZR, which is 47, or AG, which is 47. Which is AG with D1. Okay. So, in the proper order of things, up to...
I don't
Huh. What?
know if this is gonna still be relevant for the periodic table, the up to, down to, whatever.
No, I'm not thinking it's of the periodic table. We put it in the elements dictate the order of which the directions are, and I think from there it's like a starting point here, and then it's like up to, and then right one, and it's like the order to click all these, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 25 of these, and I think it's like we just need to know what the starting point is, which is on the matchbook, which is driving me crazy.
Let's just go talk to the detective.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Oh! Daryl! Where's our uncle?
Did Milton Dilton get him?
Hey, gorgeous. Glad you stopped by.
What's the word on the street?
Well, your uncle isn't here if that's who you're looking for. I'm sorry for saying this, but he's kind of a Mr. Cranky Pants.
How so?
He's on edge from drinking all of our coffee, and last week he seriously freaked out on me.
What happened?
I don't know. He lost something in the diner and accused us of stealing it. He went kind of psycho.
Wait.
He's the killer.
What? Who said? What happened?
Our uncle.
Oh.
Bye.
Oh,
Last
before I
week.
forget, someone left this note for you. It was on the counter when I got back from break.
Dylan HVAC. Wow, sneaky.
Bye, Nancy.
Don't like that.
Don't like that at all.
To the boiler room. Time to die. Guillaume.
Secretly Nancy was the killer, by the way, because secrets can kill,
Yeah.
and so can Nancy. Holy shit, I did it right that time.
Amazing.
Right?
Proud of you.
Like, I feel like we're going to get
Michael
shot.
Myers. Oh. Hey! Bolt cutters.
Ouch, too hot. Ouch, too hot.
Give me the gloves, damn it.
So, adjust the dials, maybe? Like the one on the...
If I remember right, this is how it was.
Yeah, but the...
Oh. Okay. 10. And this one has to be maxed out, and then the other one has to be at 45. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
It's not letting me.
go.
We just turn and
Just
fucking
stand-
Daryl's
yeah,
there.
right.
The matchbook!
So that's the starting point.
Why the fuck did he have it? Mm.
But at least we get that now.
Okay.
It's like a little dancing person. But yeah.
Saving a gun. I love that I was like, yeah, no, this is how it's supposed to look, and just had it slightly... You bitch.
Go down the... Or toolbox, I don't know.
Well, that's where we just had to get the gloves so that we could touch the thing. Which begs the question,
it's
how did he
just-
touch the thing? We get no cell signal.
Turn around first
Oh.
before I leave.
Okay, so a
We-
screwdriver or something? I
We
don't
just got the
know.
tape.
Okay.
We just got the fucking
Oh,
tape.
yeah, the tape, yeah. Go home.
We're about to beat this game. With like 8 minutes to go, we're about to
Minutes
beat
to
this
go.
game.
It's Aunt Eloise. Hi, Nancy. Oh.
Like that was any mystery.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, Connie.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this trophy in my locker.
Mm-hmm.
How did he get all this security footage? And
I-
why were there 2 cameras
in lockers.
in lockers?
I need something to make this work.
Do you, Nancy?
So
That tape told us everything we already knew.
they
That
all
is
did it together. They all
infuriating.
plotted together some Orient Express shit. Agatha Christie would be very impressed.
It's infuriating. But first, the library. Library. Okay. So hang on. Up 2, right 1, left 3, down 2, right 1, down 1, up 4, Jesus Christ. Left 2, down 3, down 1, right 4, with this music again. Left 3, up 2, right 3, up 2, left 1, down 2, left 3. Okay. So starting here, Up 2.
Yeah.
Right 1. Left 3. 1, 2, 3. Down 2. 1, 2. Right 1. Down 1. Up 4. Left 2. Down 3. Down 1. Wait, what? No! No, I did it right!
Uh-oh.
And Prince Lav, yes, I agree with you. It's just... it's a matter of principle for the contract, but it's also a matter of reality for her being like, hey, you're doing just fine.
Should we talk to any of the students?
See, yes, but no. I think we need to see what's in here first. Let me just try it one more time. And then if I get it wrong still, then yeah. Okay, so up 2. Right 1. Left 3. 1, 2, 3. Down 2. Right 1. Down 1. Up 4. 4. Left 2. Down 3. 2, 3. Down 1.
Are you sure you have them in...
That's what I'm
numerical
wondering.
order?
That's what I'm wondering.
Well,
We can go talk to the people. Let's put it down as people?
people?
Know that I typed a question mark.
Okay.
No, I want to... Navigating in this game sucks!
Oh, it's you, Nancy.
Yeah, no, we already
I'm
confronted
really
We
them.
embarrassed
already
to see
know,
you again.
yeah.
See ya.
Farewell, Nancy.
But we need to actually confront Hulk Hogan. And
Hey,
her.
Nancy, need something?
I know you're the unknown winner of that judo competition. Jake Rogers had it all on videotape.
Yes, Nancy. I'm the mysterious winner of the men's tournament. It wasn't easy for me, and I'm proud of what I did.
Did you kill
She
Jake to
sounded
stop him
sarcastic
from
at
blackmailing
first.
Are you crazy? Of course not. I didn't kill Jake.
Force you to
Jake
break
was
your
threatening to
date with
expose you,
Daryl.
maybe even make you lose your black belt, and he forced you to break your date with Daryl. Life would have been so easy with him out of the way.
I didn't kill Jake.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Adios.
Adios!
Adios. You just accused me of murder, but adios. Oh.
All right, hunk. See, if any of them had a real motive to kill him, it's him.
I'm not into
Yeah.
pushy girls.
It's like, I
Do me a
would have
favor
gone to
and bother someone
jail.
else.
Yeah.
Jake knew you broke into the drug station. He was blackmailing you, wasn't he?
Yeah. He found out I stole the steroids
Yeah.
and threatened to turn me over to the cops. It would have meant the end of my football career if I didn't cooperate.
What did he want from you?
You name it. Chauffeur, errand boy, bodyguard. He loved ordering me around like I was his slave.
Errand boy?
The last thing Jake had me do was deliver a note to Daryl Gray. It was in a sealed envelope, so I couldn't read it. My bet is Jake was blackmailing Daryl.
Daryl is
you
the only
kill
one we don't
Jake?
know how he fits in.
I'm not a killer, Nancy. I didn't do it.
I gotta go.
Later.
I gotta go have a real
Yeah,
quick conversation.
in fact, you know what? I bet you he had dirt on his father's company. Like some
Yeah.
insider trading
Ooh.
bullshit, and then Daryl lost it. Okay. I want to try this one more time. I know we're going a little late here.
But I feel like we're so...
We are almost at the end, folks. Just bear with me. Well, first, let me...
Check, yeah.
Well, I don't need this. I can put it in order as it is. I have it on this piece of paper. Okay. So the very first one is helium. Yes. Yes, okay. So and then okay, C, which is for 6, so that's our second one. This fucking pencil better not be out of
Lead.
Luckily, I have a backup. 3 was salt, which was... Yeah, this is all right up until... Well, let's just make sure there's nothing before that. So, yeah. And then CL, which was 17. Was anything lower than 17 on this list? No. Okay.
You have helium, right? And never mind.
Then K was 19, right? So that's definitely 5 because we don't have an 18 here. Zinc is... Where are you, Zinc? 30. Do we have anything in the 20s here?
I don't think so.
No. No, we don't. Oh, whoops. Fucking... I wrote 20 down instead of... I'm dumb. AS is 33. Do we have anything less? Do we have a 31 or 32? No. So this is definitely the 7th one. Okay. Then it should be KR, which is 36. Yes. So that's our 8th one. And then it should be Y, which is 39.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's our 9th. And then it should be AG, which is 47. No! No, it's supposed to be ZR.
There we go. That's why. Yep.
Okay, so hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this one's supposed to be down 1. Everything was fine up until that point. We probably would have finished on time if not for that.
Yeah, right.
Okay, up 2. Right 1. Left 3. Down 2. Right 1. Down 1. Up 4. Left 2. Down 3. Right 4. Down 1. Yep. Left 3. 1, 2, 3. Up 2. Right 3. Up 2. Left 1. Down 2. Left 3.
Nice.
That's the real videotape. This is what has what Daryl's shit on it.
Should we talk to Daryl first?
All right, let's talk to Daryl. See what he says about this envelope. But then it's freaking
Go time.
go time.
And then maybe our uncle will be there.
Yeah, what the fuck was that about? Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
Uncle's
let's talk
there
to
this
Daryl
time.
First, yeah.
So, how'd your date go with the mysterious note-leaving guy?
Let's just say he almost took my breath away.
Good,
Almost
so
set me
I'm
on
still in
fire.
the running for you.
Hulk Sanchez said he saw you delivering an envelope to Jake.
Okay, so I gave him an envelope. Big deal. It was about a school project I'm working on.
I knew that's where this was
What
gonna
is
go.
it with all these questions? I'm really starting to wonder who you are exactly, Nancy Drew. I'm out of here. If Maxine drops by, make up a good excuse about why I had to leave. See you
'Cause you're a
around,
dick.
Nancy.
All right, so I'm gonna reload this, and here's why. I am betting, had we then seen the tape and it was proof of for him, he would have been gone, and we wouldn't have been able to accuse him. Like we wouldn't have been able to catch him.
Okay. Watch it not be Daryl at all.
This is the story of a student council president gone terribly bad. Let's take a look at what kind of homework he's bringing home from Daddy's top secret military industrial aerospace factory. But what does Daryl do with this stuff? He's too stupid to really know what it all means. But he's not too stupid to know how much these industrial secrets are worth. You see, Daryl's selling out to our local air conditioning guy, Mitch Dillon. Not sure what a guy specializing in HVAC does with satellite schematics, telemetry encodings, and signature intelligence, but I'm sure whatever it is, it's not exactly legal. But it's probably worth a lot of money to Mitch to keep it quiet. Breaking news, check it out. I found out who Mitch is selling Daryl's secrets to. This dude, can you imagine? This dorkoid is the ringleader of some kind of clearinghouse for military secrets. And Mr. Clueless just forgot his journal full of important notes like contact numbers, system passwords, project code names, amounts paid, etc., etc. And some other stuff I don't understand, but I can tell that this guy will pay top dollar to get it back. But just in case, should anything happen to me, I'm putting the journal in a safe place.
Call
I taped it underneath one of the
555-52.
book carts at the school, but I doubt he'll give me much trouble. Just a ton of cash. So if you find this video, come look me up. I'll probably be long gone from Paseo del Mar and tanning my bod on my very
Grenade.
own private island, retired at 17.
What was the number?
Aunt Eloise? Is that you?
Oh no.
Oh God. Oh no. Oh no.
Detective Beach, I didn't expect you.
I just thought I'd come by and see how you're doing. You seemed kind of in a hurry. Did you find the journal?
Yes, I found your journal.
My what?
Jake's journal. I found Jake's journal.
No. You said my journal. You said that you found my journal. Why don't we step into the living room and have a nice chat about where my journal is, Oh, and why don't you give me your cell phone? I'd hate to be interrupted during our little tete-a-tete.
So, this Detective Beach, an undercover assignment, was just a ruse to get me to find your journal. You killed Jake, didn't you?
Yes, I did con you into this undercover charade, and you just ate it up. I mean, you had the lingo, the self-important attitude.
Sorry, story
You're a real
retold.
Snoopy Susie, aren't you? But as far as murder goes, no. That was my former partner, Mitch Dillon. But stop with this delaying tactic, Detective Nancy. Where's my journal?
Story retold. Don't worry, we're gonna be doing more Nancy Drew games next Wednesday. Behind the tapestry.
It's in the entrance, behind the tapestry.
He'll put in the wrong code.
What's the combination?
Kappa Lambda Kappa Sigma.
That's not it, Nancy.
Shit.
Mu Pi Phi Zeta.
You're trying my patience, Detective Drew. What's the combination?
Delta, 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 Delta.
Hey! What the? Get me out of here, Nancy Drew!
I'm sure the police will be happy to transfer you
Whoa.
to another set of bars. So long, Detective Beach, and hello, prisoner number 4321A. Dear Dad, case closed. Mitch Dillon and his boss, formerly known as Detective Beach, are on their way to prison. The police still don't know his real identity, but his trade in top-secret information has been stopped, thanks to Aunt Eloise's burglar-proof safe. Daryl has confessed to selling information about his father's military projects. Despite the damage this has caused Gray Enterprises, Daryl's father has forgiven him.
Ow!
Connie returned her
What?
trophy, but the judo club refused to take it and is opening their competitions to women next year. Hulk agreed to pay for the damages to the pharmacy, and Hal has gotten his scholarships. And I'm headed to
Yay!
the beach, where the only cover I'm going to go under
Is an
a beach
umbrella.
blanket.
Oh,
See
okay.
you soon, Nancy.
We
For a
did it,
second,
folks.
I thought that sailboat was a shark.
What is the name of the library? Was it the Helen C. White Library?
Yeah. Huh.
Oh, wow. All right, folks. Well, that was Nancy Drew's Secrets Can Kill. We will be
Yes,
back with more
indeed.
Nancy Drew on Wednesday. Of course,
I always wanted to visit Japan.
What the-
From the exotic
this is
food and
not-
wild
no,
fashion in
stop.
the cities to the
No, stop.
yeah, sure.
Just yeah. Okay. Maybe it's a preview of the yeah. there we
Yeah, I
go.
think it's the preview of the next one, which we don't need to deal with because we're probably going to do these out of order.
Yep.
So, folks, Friday, we're going to be doing the killer off with me and Tucker. It's going to be clowns. Going to be clowning around. And Monday, we're going to be doing some more Dread X Collection 3. And then, like I said, Wednesday, we will be doing more Nancy Drew. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5 p.m., 7:30 p.m. Central Time. If you want to see more of this, well, there's a few easy ways. If you follow us, then you'll be notified when, we go live. If you want to support us, by the way, and the games we make, like all of our free-to-play app games, subscribe, because every dollar goes towards us making better games. Or you could also head over to YouTube, where there's 500, and this is the 516th episode over on youtube.com/Monarchy Media. Lastly, if you want to keep up to date with everything, go to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, follow Monarchy Media over there. And if you want some merch, go to monarchymedia.com. All right, I'm going to set up a raid if there's one available. Do we know anyone that's doing stuff right now? No?
No.
I'm going to take you to someone I think I met playing Dead by Daylight. They're called Baby Gamer. Show them some love. Say hello. Yeah, thank you to the Mama Russia, who has just started streaming again, so definitely show her some love if you can. For joining us, I'm Matt,
I'm Tatiana.
and this has been Monarchy Media playing some Nancy Drew. See you all Friday, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
And rated, and 3.